What's up, everybody? What's up? Welcome to the first video live. Well, I would like to just speak with you and ask many questions you want, but I just wanna show you on the live how I do this. I'm going to prepare it on live, okay? Any mistake that I do, please make correction for me. If you guys know something that I am doing wrong, let me know. I have inspection today. Inspector will come at any moment because it's 12 o'clock. They said from 12 to 3 o'clock. So the inspector should show up in any moment. Like I do in this case, I already break the cement around with this little tool in here, hammer air, something like that. That's the name. So next step in here is put the paper and put the wire. I have mesh wire, but is this kind of mesh, okay? This come in 3 feet by 8, the pieces. The way I always do it, I hopefully somebody connected. Not right now, nobody is connected, but I always like to put glasses when I cut in the match because sometimes pieces of wire stick or jump onto my face and I don't want it. So like I do, I cut the wires on the corner and I move it as far I can, and I will show you why I move it. The reason that I move the wire is because I want to leave the paper. Happy New Year, people. By the way, I didn't tell you in the other video from yesterday. Happy 2024. So I take them off. And this area in here, I have a plenty paper. I'm not gonna take this staple out because the wire is enough out. So in this area over here, I'm not gonna bring them up because it's not too much. Like I do in this area, I leave a little bit and I push my paper in the inside. In this area over here, I just put it on flush in the outside. I hopefully somebody connected. Okay, so I move it. I make a cut like the doctors do. The doctors do when they do some surgery. That's the way I do. I do cuts, okay, and I leave the paper like this. So my new paper can fall down. So I do another cut over here. Okay. If there is a lot of layout of paper, like in this case, there is one flashing, 1, 2, the first paper, and 3. There is 3 because maybe this piece get up to here, and from this point to here, they put another piece. That's why it's sometimes double. So I'm gonna go to leave the first 2 layouts, and the flashing I'll be leaving in the inside, okay, like that. Flashing is gonna be inside, okay. And I might go to use, I have old pieces of the other roll, but I have this paper. This is the thicker one. I got it from the Home Depot on the roof area. Probably my camera is gonna get backwards, But 240 square feet, and this is GM Graph 60. Make sure you got the thicker one. There is a 10, number 10, but if you got the number Craft 10, you gotta put double paper because that is not too thick, too thick. So I'm going to cut a piece over here, and then a good piece. Okay. And this one is cut with any knife. Any knife you can get it. So then I put my piece like this, like I said, in the middle of the flashing and the two layout. Then I sneak it in the most I can, and I lift this. Okay. When this one is all the way in, I put in a staple on this area over here. On this area, okay? After I put in a staple, they're not gonna move anymore because it's holding. So I leave my other area, you know? The doctor are making surgery. They make the stomach to one side, and they take the other part to the other side, and they sneak it like a scissor like this, and they open, and they work in the body like when they're, one people connected. Bow Tobalina. Super, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you to be watching the video, the live, my first live on the channel. Well, there is many ways to do this. It depends how do you want to do it. I most like it to do 3 inches. If there is the window, I cannot do more. I do the least, at least inch and a half, like I did in here. I'm going to trim this because it's so big. He said, "Where did you learn to plaster?" When I started helping somebody else, helping my uncle too, and he teach me how to put a paper. Once when I came do myself, my to get the inspector my own, I failed it because I did wrong, and the inspector told me you gotta figure it out how to protect the water getting through. So he told me you have to do like this, and he explained me. So on the field, until we are getting more, we're getting more experience. I'm gonna trim this. Trim it out, and then at the bottom we trim too. Okay, staples stay in here. I just did a cut because the paper is good shape. If I move the staple, will break. Maybe will be break the old paper. Also, he said, I am, and I am an old man, but I am learning now. You never are old. I don't know how it's your age, but anything you wanna learn, you can do at any moment. We never are old. I'm 40 now. When I was 20, I I figured out I never gonna learn English, but I was studying, watching TV in English, and I learned it. Not too much, but now I'm speaking English. So I show you in other videos before on my channel this kind of product, construction sealant. the camera is backwards. But like I do in this case, as you know, I make a surgery in here, in both places, and here and then here. At the bottom we don't need it, but always I put a little piece over here of silicone like this, just to make it close. And then in here, most important in this area is the bottom piece. Okay, this bottom piece. The paper is in the inside, no problem. But if it, just in case the water is slided down in here, will be penetrating. So like I do on this side over here, I put the line very, I will, let me move the camera very closely, you can see it. I do like that, okay? Hopefully the camera get it. So I got that little thing over here, and then like I do, I stick it into my new paper. And then you gotta make sure that the silicone make that little glue it, okay? And then after that, you push this one to the bottom, okay? And then the silicone got it inside, okay? And then another good thing, after you do that in the inside, you must put a little line of silicone over here on top, because you need to close the surgery, same like the doctors. The doctor, after make the surgery, they put, you know, clamps, and they close you up, and then they let you rest for a while. This material will be dry in a couple hours. Inspector come today. I hopefully come in the live stream, but one of them, he don't like to us film it, but the other guy is fine. And here, same thing. We put a little bit over here, both sizes. So now my paper, my new paper is enclosure. There is two connected. Thank you to be on the channel. Okay, and then also I make a mark. Number 15. What I do that? Because the inspector, if I'm not here, he see the number and he know I did. Other guys, I don't know what number they do, but maybe they make a mark for the inspector, so he can see when we are not here. All right. Ready to put a match wire. I show you the little piece, but I'm not gonna use the little piece. I have a big piece over here. I might go use the bigger one. Also, you can put staples over here. If it's not a problem, you can put staplers and that stay in place. I put it over here already. Okay. So now, wire time. Like I do, I have the pie over here. Like I do, I mark it like this, and I put my hand where that end like this, and I cut the whole strip, and then I bring it here and I trim it out if it's big, or you know, but I prefer get it a little longer and then trim it than be shorter. I'm going to cut it with this kind of pliers. Be careful when you cut this one. If you are learning how to do it, make sure you put your hand far away from this sharpie edges, because this one cut you very easily. So I'm going to put the camera in the same place and then finish it to cut it. I used to be like to use gloves, but I don't have it today. So I cut it bigger. After you're done with the, after you're done with 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 the paper, so you must push the wire back. That's when you pull it, you need to push it back. I would like to know where, from which country you are watching us, or which state you are, Sir Bob. So you start it like that. See, very nicely. So I will cut it at the edges that I have it. I can trim it. If you want to learn, one of the ways to learn very fast is doing it. When I started, it was failing many times, but after that, we're getting practice. But if we never jump it to do it, we never learn it. That's one of the things my uncle told me. Good thing today we have a good internet, because I tried last time to do a live and the internet didn't work. Okay, so I put that one over there. In the previous video, I show you which kind of screw we use for those one. I don't use a staple, because the staple so big and I can hit a pipe or electrical wire. I don't want it. So I use this kind of screws. I put in this bag because the cardboard bags that have it sometimes rip off and making mess all over the places. So this one is big head, like a 3/8 of the inch head. And I use with this one. He said, good info, New York. Call here. I believe so. My cousin is in Reno, Nevada, and he said it's sometimes 16. It's very cold. It's cold here. I have worked in California before, Eureka, to Apple Valley. Oh, I know Apple Valley, and many places in between. Yeah, I know Apple Valley. It's by San Bernardino, by I think it's how they call, like the way go to Las Vegas. Okay, here we go. So this screw is 3/4 of the inch, and the wood that I have in here is 1/2 inch. I don't like to stick all the way in. I just stick part of that, maybe 3/8 or 1/2 inch, but I put at the sides. So now I put silicone in here. I will wave the inspector. After him, I put this one, because in this city, I just remember it. They don't like to put silicone on the screw. I like to put it, but here one of the inspectors don't like it. But I forgot and I make a mistake. I will show you now. I make a mistake on the bottom. I still need to do this. I already break around. I just need to do the same thing like I did over there. But in here, I already did. And the happening here, I put silicone. I forgot. I put silicone on the screws. And this inspector in this area, he don't like it. I will leave this one without the silicone. And if he asks me, I just gotta have it on hand, because if the other inspector, that one, he like it, if he come, he will ask me for. So I will have it over here close of me, just in case if he ask, I can apply it. Two people connected. I never know who was the other one, but I would like to have a comment and like. Every people see this live, thank you to came to see the live. Um, and I will be maybe cutting the video because it's already 20 minutes. But thank you to be connected, Mr. Dovali, Bob Dovalina. I wanna go New York to know New York sooner. Maybe I get a trip over there. All right, everybody. Oh my God, the live. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for everything. And I will see you on another video or another live. Thank you, everybody. See you. Peace and love. Bye. I will show you the view over here. Boom, 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 boom. Houses. So as you know, we have a lake over here. A lake. This is Mission Viejo Lake over there. I think it is viewed from here. There. That's the lake. And the boats are beside the houses. Every house have a dock, and they have access to the lake. That's really cool because they can fishing over there. All right, and that's more houses over there. Those houses over there are bigger. On top of that, that's a 4 and 5 bathroom houses and like about 7 bedrooms. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. I will go show you another patches that I just did. Same thing. I forgot to leave it without the silicone, and I put in the nails. Hopefully the inspector passed me out, and the plumbers forgot to put the vacuum breaker. Vacuum breaker is a little thing over here, but I hopefully the inspector don't see it. All right, that's the way I do the patches. Bye, everybody.